Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I am going to share one of the most important topic of law and ethics from ethics section, that is chapter number 21, and the topic is advantages of business ethics, right? This is a lecture number 43, and this topic already appeared in December 2019 examinations, which is carries up to 5 marks. So very important for your examination point of view. So let's get started without wasting any further time. See, you need to write only up to 1 to 2 most important meaning of business ethics. Then after that you have to explain up to 4 to 5 important points, and that is what are the advantages of business ethics. 4 to 5 points are more than sufficient because this topic carries only up to 5 marks, right? Let's get started. What are the meaning of business ethics? Business ethics means what? Business ethics is the, you can say, the study of appropriate business policies and practices regarding, you can say, potentially controversial subjects also, including corporate governance, insider trading, discriminations, corporate social responsibilities, and fiduciary responsibilities also. The law often gives, or the law often guides about business ethics, but at other times business ethics provide a basic guidelines that businesses can choose to follow to gain public approval, right? So business ethics ensure that a certain basic level of trust exists between consumers and various forms of market participant with businesses. For example, a portfolio manager must give the same consideration to the portfolios of family members and small individual investors also. So what is the summary? What is the key takeaways? Business ethics concerns ethical dilemmas or controversial issues faced by a company. Often, business ethics involve a system of practices and procedures that help build trust with the consumers only. Very important point. On one level, you can say that some business ethics are embedded in the law, such as minimum wage, insider trading restrictions, and environmental regulations, etc. But on the other hand, business ethics can be influenced by management behavior only, with wide-ranging effects across the company. Right? So, what are the key takeaways? What are the key takeaways? Uh, Business ethics refers to implementing appropriate business policies and practices with regard to arguably controversial subject, right? And the law usually sets the tone for business ethics, providing a basic guideline that businesses can do or choose to follow to gain public approval. To gain public approval, right? So then business ethics deals with morality in the businesses. It is a system of moral principles and values applied to business ethics. That means business activities should be conducted according to ethics or moral standard. Ethics or moral standards. Sir, what is the meaning of moral standards? Moral standard means moral standards are those concerned with or relating to human behavior. Very important. Moral standards are those which concern with or relating to human behavior, right? Especially the distinction between good and bad behavior. Good and bad behavior. Moral standards involve the rules the people have the kind of actions they believe are morally right or wrong. People have the kinds of actions they believe are morally right or wrong. So moral standards means moral standards are those standards that concern with or relating to human behavior, especially the distinction between what are the good and bad behavior in a business organizations. Right? So moral standards involve the rules people have, the kinds of actions they believe are morally right or wrong. So, uh, business ethics deals with morality in the business. It is a system of moral principles and values which is applied to business activities. Then you can write that this means the business activities should be conducted according to ethics or moral standards. That's it. Then you can write that business ethics is an art or science. Business ethics is an art or science of maintaining what? Harmonious relationship with society, its various groups and institutions, as well as reorganizing for a right or wrong of business conduct. Very, very important meaning of business ethics. Business ethics is an art or science of maintaining harmonious relationship. Harmonious means universal. Harmonious means universal, right? Business ethics is an art or science of maintaining universal relationship with society, its various groups and institutions, as well as reorganizing for what are the right or wrong of business conduct, right? So these are the meaning of business ethics. Now comes to what are the advantages of having business ethics, right? So first point you can write that it offers a company a competitive advantage. It offers a company a competitive advantage, that is a unique business from other business organizations through following appropriate business ethics. Then you can write that goodwill of the firm hikes depending on its response towards ethical issues. How a company depend or respond to ethical issues which makes an organization unique to increase its goodwill, right? So goodwill of the firm hikes depending on its response towards its ethical issues. Then in third point you can write that through increasing moral and trust, business can increase their market share also. So the increasing market share also interlinkages with the moral and trust of the business. Moral and trust of the business. Through increasing moral and trust, business can increase their market share. So there is interlinkages between moral and trust of business with increase of market share. Then in fourth point you can write that publicity due to well and ethical performance. Publicity due to well and ethical performance. So these are the 4 points. If you can write, if possible, you can write some more important points also. Like you can say some more value added points. Some more value added points. These are first, enhance business reputations. Enhance business reputations. Then positive work environment, then improve customer happiness, then retain good employees, then builds investor loyalty, then avoid legal problems. If possible, you can add these points also, right? Enhance business reputations, positive work environment, improve customer happiness, retain good employees, then builds investor loyalty and avoid legal problems. So enhance business reputations means business ethics helps in enhancing the reputation of the organization in the market, and you can say practicing of ethics ensures that the legality of business and provide better service to customers. Okay, so it controls all unfair trade practices and operates all activities ethically. The business operates at a lower profit level and delivers quality goods and this helps a positive image of the company and attract a large number of new customers, right? Then you can write positive work environment. Positive work environment, in the sense it helps in maintaining a positive work environment for business. Ethics clearly defines the code of conduct for business and direct the limit within which it should operate. Okay, then improve customer happiness means ethics leads to improve customer satisfaction with the businesses. Companies follow ethical principles, operate at a reasonable profit, and satisfy all needs of their customers at a lower uh, lower cost. Right? Then retain good employees. Retain good employees means adopting of ethical principles enables business in, you can say, retaining good employees for a longer period also. Employees want to work with such an organization that treat them fairly and recognize their talent, which is called sense of belonging. Okay, they need to be compensated for their work and wants appreciation based on their quality, based on their work quality, right? So companies dealing with their workers fairly and openly are able to easily retain them. Then builds investor loyalty. Builds investor loyalty means all investor wants to be associated with the ethical businesses for earning better return. They look for reputations, ethics, and social responsibilities of business before choosing the one to invest their funds. Right? Then last point: avoid issues legal issues, in the sense legal problems, right? So means controlling legal issues is another important advantages of provided by business ethics. Implementation of ethical principles ensures that organizations comply with all labor laws and environmental regulations. Employees are provided safe working environment and good quality materials for carrying out the operations. Right? Company maintaining proper ethical standards avoids themselves from any fine and penalties which is charged by government agencies. Okay, so these are some more value added points. If possible, you can add in your answers. So this is it all about the advantages of business ethics. As I have already explained, you need to uh, explain at least one to two meaning of business ethics, right? After that, you have to write the key important advantages of business ethics. Okay, so this is it all about advantages of business ethics. All the best, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your support, and happy studying.